Hi and welcome back to the Desert Perspective. My name is Loredana and it's very nice to have you here. Thank you very much. Like, thank you very much. Subscribe, thank you so much. Um, it's very weird for me to do these things with. Please subscribe, please share with your friends. Oh no, it's just so weird. So I'm sorry if I'm being weird when I'm saying this. I'm not sorry, it's just the way it is. What can I do? Anyway, welcome back. If you've ever been seeing this channel before, probably not. Welcome. I hope we can be together in many YouTube videos, at least, because I just want to share some of things with the world. And I am actually experimenting with YouTube, and I want to take it seriously and stop taking myself so seriously, which means I'm gonna bring a little bit of humor in the picture. I'm not gonna stick to one thing. You will see me sometimes perhaps painting or being in nature. Doesn't matter. What matters is that I want to bring you perspectives, and I want to assist people to become who they are, to let themselves be, okay? Not to change who they are, not to become a better version of themselves. So no, you don't have to become, in my humble opinion, you do not have to become a better version of yourself, because that is a trap if you're not paying attention, because you will create and take action from a place of denial and rejection of who you actually are right now. And this is not acceptable. It is forbidden. I'm serious. It is forbidden to believe that you're not good enough and that you have to reach 2.0 version of yourself. Come on. Like, come on. No. People, we are good. People, we are already a whole. We are already a mess. They both exist at the same time, okay? But there is no better version of ourselves. This is it right here, right now. Because the life is right here, right now. And whoever is trying to sell you that, it is a bag of, you name it. All right. So, of course, we strive to become better, but definition of better, because I like to talk about definition of things that are creating these limiting beliefs. So better can be very tricky. There is no such a thing. It's just about you opening up. You just have to look differently at the things, a different perspective, a desert perspective, all right? We are good. We are a whole. We are a mess at the same time. You just have to open. Open. I just have to open. And I'm opening here in front of you. I'm opening here. I'm opening my mind. Sometimes I'm going to open my heart, because I will share personal stories as well, so you can understand where I'm coming from and the authority that I'm speaking with, because we all have scripts, we all have ChatGPT right now, we all have, what else do we have? Models and systems that we borrow, and that's perfectly okay. We can build on that. But no, we have to open ourselves up, to be the way we are, and to accept and acknowledge the way we are right now. And if there is anything that we want to improve, there is anything that we would like to change for our own well-being, with the goal in mind that we want to live a more joyful life, more healthy life, then that's it. This is the first step. So, in continuation to this, I'm also thinking about the fact that it's never too late. Also, don't look at me as somebody that is, still young, 38. No, I'm not 38. Come on. Only my grandmother was saying like okay, your birthday, so now you're like, and she was telling me the next number of my age, and I was so like, no, no. And not because I don't like that I'm getting older, and actually I was noticing today, like, hey, wow, my eyes, I can see some wisdom, and I can see some wisdom in my hair. I have lots of gray hair, and I am embracing that. So I'm gonna share also personal stories because I have the authority of my life, of experiencing the life and learning from my experiences. But not only that, the time, the energy, the money that I invested in learning, invested in opening myself up through courses, trainings, workshops, books, experiences. This is how you open up. So until you find your tool, your instrument, your way of how you open up to life, you'll have to search. So I am working with people this way. I am working with people using various tools such as astrology. It's something that I really like, and that I spent the last few years studying it quite deeply. It's something that's not the important thing, although it's very important to study it. But I use it for myself, and it's something that worked for me because I have also a very grounded perception of things. And you will understand this about me the more we connect here on YouTube. So I'm looking at the things from a very practical way. I had always this frustration with my career, always in the way that I wanted to do something, I failed, and then my talents or my gifts were not encouraged, which is the case for my generation and for the part of the world that I'm coming from. And you just live in this energy of not knowing who you are, being very confused, and yes, I started to be on this self-discovery journey, and searching what works for me. Astrology is one of the things that work for me very well, and now, because I gather so much knowledge around that, I can share it with others, and I can help others to identify, hey, like who I am, what is the pattern, what are the possible choices, what is my blueprint, what's my instruction manual kind of thing. This is how I see astrology, like, hey, every human comes with some settings, all of them, for us to function as a human being, are given equally to us, all right? However, the blueprint is that particular unique thing from your natal chart that is going to tell you what makes you unique. Unique not in the sense that you're special, we are all special, but unique in the way that you're coming with extra settings. Each of us are coming with extra settings in order to harmonize the medium in which we live as human beings and to harmonize the relationship in which we coexist, right? This is how I look at astrology. So it helped me understand myself better, the people around me, my life, the choices I make, why I make them, how I make them, where, when I make them. Of course, this can sound as inclination to have control on things, but this is not what astrology talks about, okay? But our predispositions. We will talk more about this in another video. I don't want to go too far. The idea is that, yes, astrology is one of the instruments that work for me. I want to use it with everyone that works with me, that decides to write me an email. You'll find it in the description. And we see how we can work together. I will tell you more. Jinkies, tarot, intuitive stuff. This is a very powerful button that you have inside yourself, and you can press it anytime, anywhere, and it's infinite. It's always there with you. It's like the option number one you can access when you forget who you are, I guess. Anyway, the story with the career thing and the frustration that I had around that is that it put me on this path of self-discovery, and now I gathered so much knowledge and experience that are forming my authority to speak with you and to show up on YouTube. And I think this is the only best thing that we can bring about and share with the world in the work that we do and how we do it. Okay, because as I said, we have scripts, we have everything, we can find so many models right now. However, we have to use this authentic voice the way it is, sometimes good, sometimes boring, sometimes interesting, sometimes not interesting. But you will sense and you will feel when it's happening for you and inside yourself, when you're gonna let yourself open up to yourself, to life, starting to believe more, starting to choose faith over fear, starting to have fun, literally, starting to be more present, starting to understand that, yeah, this trip is not gonna last that long. Remembering that and really understanding what that means. I still struggle sometimes to understand the concept of that. Like many of my days, I live like I am immortal because I worry so much about so many things that I shouldn't worry at my age. And yeah, I'm becoming better at that. So this is what I'm saying. I'm noticing the age, and I'm saying that it's not something that scares me, but it's something that I'm noticing, and it's something that I'm trying to embrace. And I feel more relaxed anyway. Although if I see the wrinkles coming up and the white hair and the wisdom, I feel the wisdom as well, and I feel that I'm coming more closer to myself. But yes, we have to start doing things even if we don't feel ready enough. And I'm gonna repeat this on this channel a few times until you get it. Nevertheless, I'm happy you're here. I hope there is at least something that was interesting in this video, because I got a little bit tired, but I really enjoyed recording so much. I don't know when I'm gonna post this video, but I'm planning to post more often so we can connect more. I have this flow. So thank you for being here. Thank you if you decide to press that button. And I wish you well. I wish you very well, and I wish you to really have fun.